Happy Sunday. Hello, how have you guys been? It's been a week, I know. I'm back from my little holiday in Austria. I was in Austria for like a full week. I'm exhausted, to be honest. I have mentally recovered, but physically I'm tired. We did a lot of hiking and a lot of walking and strolling and some shopping, but it was a lot of fun. All, ready to go back to work tomorrow. But not before we solve some murders. Let's see where we left off. Hello? Okay. Let's continue. I believe... Oh my gosh, it's been 2 weeks. Okay, so it was the serial murder on the ship that we're on, and the murders were numbered. And I think we have already pointed out the murderer, but we have not quite figured out yet why she did it. So we're gonna jump back in. It was very unfortunate that I ran out of time last time, because I would have preferred to finish this case, but it is what it is. So yeah, we just exposed this person, the shipmate, and I guess we're gonna interrogate her on, why the heck were you killing all these people? Can I go back to like the dialogue? Oh, I can. Hold on. Wait. Okay, so we know how she did it. We know how she did it, we just don't know why. Whoa. I hope that's water, lady.
沈大哥，能否让小娥说两句？
Sure.
你说。
这几天在船上相处的时间虽然不长，但我对沈大哥是很钦佩的。你和贝先生的分析，小娥无从反驳。
你的意思是，我们的主张与事实相符，对吗？
小娥，小娥，你是要认罪吗？
对不起，船长。小娥不认罪。
Huh?
沈大哥，和你一起查案的过程，让小娥学到了很多。你总说没有天衣无缝的犯罪，但事实上，推理也不可能做到天衣无缝。
I guess so.
因为你没办法保证自己得到的线索是完全的、真实的。就像引珠姑娘经历的那样，当新的线索出现，就可能产生新的逻辑。
Yes, she's right, but is she implying that she didn't do it?
这，你还好吗？
Or she did do it, but she just won't confess.
我觉得小娥是对的，无法确保不会有新的意外出现。即便我们把老林的遇害时间缩到了10分钟区间内，还是没办法完全确定小娥是凶手。
Yeah, so we don't have decisive evidence.
不必
Just
过于执着。
circumstantial evidence.
小娥说的问题，正是司法上必须要默认对嫌疑人做无罪推定的原因，也是犯罪侦查学和法医学进步的源泉。要知道，侦探存在的意义， 不是抓住凶手，而是找出真相。
我明白了。
既然小娥曾和你一起查案，她全程都在你的视线中，这多少会对她的行为产生影响。
考虑到小娥全程都和我在一起，这件事也许能证明她是凶手。
Oh shit, wait. Considering she was with me the entire time, this event may prove that she is the murderer. Wait. Dining hall newspaper. A newspaper reporting the legends of the Long King Temple. It said a peculiar missing escort case once took place. Autopsy report. Pierced through the heart by the spikes of a candlestick, defense wounds are present on the body. Died not too long ago. Found next to Madame Yin's body, the name was written. So that's Afu's lamp. We already presented that. Madame Yin's Mahjong card. A card found at Madame Yin's crime scene. It shows the 8 of characters. Old Lao's autopsy report. Oh my gosh, Beryl, good morning. Welcome. I hope you've been well. I dived right into the middle of a murder investigation that I kind of stopped in the middle of last time because I ran out of time. And I'm completely lost. This event may prove that she's the murderer. I may have to guess here, guys. So this one I also presented already. Poker cards. I think that has nothing to do with this one. I also presented. I don't know. What is this? Oh, that was the copper coin from the other guy's sword. I don't think that's it either. You're still very eepy. Oh. Well, good thing it's a Sunday. I hope you don't have any plans for today. You're just here to chill. Chill and wake up. I actually took a little nap before I started stream. It was a very good nap. I wanted to continue sleeping, but I was like, no, I have to stream. You know, you had a good nap when you wake up with those marks on your face. The marks of your pillow. I was like, oh my gosh. That was a good nap. Okay, I'm gonna have to just guess. What have I not presented yet? Oh wait, I can press hint. I will do that. Let's press hint. If R was with Sun Zhongping the entire time, then an item should still be on her. An item should still be on her. The other hairpin, because it was a set, there were 2 hairpins, so she should still have a missing hairpin. I think. Is this it?
小娥，如果我没猜错的话，殷夫人丢失的发簪应该还在你身上。
You know, it's a good nap when you wake up and you're wondering what year it is. I know. Also, this year has been crazy fast. I refuse to believe that it's already August. Like, what do you mean? This year just started. It's really crazy. I feel like I did nothing this year. I feel like I achieved nothing. Better step up my game. Make up for it the second half of the year. I've been playing a lot of games though, so I guess that's nice. But nothing productive. But I think this year's just, it's just not my year. I think I'm gonna just write off this year, just, put it as, failure, a low year, and then, try again next year. I think that's my plan.
在调查过程中，你一直和我在一起，而那只发簪，又是我们关注的焦点。我不觉得你有机会处理它。罗船长，我想拜托颍州姑娘，帮助检查一下小娥的衣兜。此乃无奈之举，是否执行，还请您来定夺。人命关天。
But why did she kill them?
啊，小娥，
你们在找的那根发簪，的确在我身上。我之所以留着它，是为了这一刻。
救命！别杀我！别杀我！
Hello?
吴老爷，没事了，他已经被控制住了。
多亏小妹救了你。
影族，你不是被绑着吗？
这种绑法在逃生魔术中很常见，困不住。
Nice.
好，魔术好啊！
A few minutes later.
哎呀，好险！刚才就差那么一丁点儿，
就差那么一点，一切就能结束了。
小娥，冤有头债有主，这些人和你是有什么仇怨吗？
能有什么仇怨啊？这小川宫就是被附了身。
吴德满，你还记得长江镖局的神刀镖头赵成义吗？我一直以为阿爸和那些叔叔是因为龙王庙风高浪急，掀翻了镖船才死的。直到
快把他的嘴堵上！
Why? No, let her
为什么
speak.
大哥就不好奇他杀你的原因吗？
小娥，你继续说。
直到我亲耳听见他们说，
不是说拿了钱就带着你妻儿走远吗？你回江南来做什么呀？还有，胡良一心怎么也来这当大副了？他该不会知道什么吧？
老爷，夫人放心，遇到二位和遇到良心少爷一样，都只是意外。我遭了报应，妻儿病死，自己也是油尽灯枯。事到如今，已不想跟内侍再有半分瓜葛，也什么都不会说。
记住你说的，把话烂在肚子里，一个字也不能往外蹦。
尹总啊，我还是觉得这事太巧了，心里很不安呢。你那时找的江道，信得过吗？
他们对长江镖局积怨已久，我们谋财，他们害命，信得住。而且那些江道，要么死了，要么被官府抓了，早没了踪迹。
那会不会是哪里出了纰漏？
往刺史松下药，趁人昏迷绑上石头，埋进江底沙坑。
Whoa.
不可能有纰漏。
啊，这么看来真是巧合啊！哎呦，阿弥陀佛，那就好，那就好。
你们坚守自盗，背着吴家老爷， 偷自家的镖，还散播谣言说是镖师见财起意，带了钱财远走高飞。可怜长江镖局的镖师们，一生行侠仗义，清清白白，却被背叛、被杀害、被污蔑，至今被这污名埋在江底。我想替他们讨回公道。
唉，镖局在时，这一带十分太平，他们蒙冤离世，江道才开始猖獗。真是辜负了侠肝义胆，一片赤诚啊！
镖师信誉大过性命，有债必还清。镖局所有家眷，都甘愿倾尽所有，一根针、一粒米不留，就为能早日还上吴家的债，保住长江镖局的信誉。可惜我娘见不到今天这一幕，她直到病逝前还在卖艺还债。这簪子是我娘的陪嫁，原是一对，抄家的时候被阴柔夺走了一只，另一只我娘私藏了，说是为了留给我傍身。这几天在船上的时候，阴柔一直戴着发簪，那簪穗无时无刻不在我眼前摇曳。听到他们三人的对话后，叫我再怎么忍受？
德满兄，小娥所说，可都属实。
Confess.
不关我的事啊，都是阴柔出的主意。
不关你的事。被盗走的银镖，难道你没拿吗？
我只是想弄点钱还债罢了，没想到他出手那么狠啊！我也不想那样的事发生的呀。我日日诵经，是诚心为逝者祈福啊！
既然如此诚心，我这里有笔墨，请德满兄将整件事的来龙去脉写下来。
哎，没这个必要吧？
Confess.
那就把小娥解绑吧。这个大哥我不要了。
我良心，你这个没良心的，你这是想害死你大哥！
反正事情只关你和小娥，不如让你们自己决断。签字画押还是自行决断？快点决定。
我写。
现在真相大白了，大家打算怎么处置小娥啊？我想说，是他们犯错在先，小娥复仇也是情有可原。
It's understandable, but it's still murder.
但是，小娥到底是背了2条人命，若不送官，
小娥杀了人，自知后果。阴柔和林殊已死，又有吴德满的供述。
Look at him
我没遗
writing
憾
so
了。
diligently. Oh, he's left-handed.
该送官送官，该用刑用刑，大家不必为难。
小娥，你确定要这样吗？考虑到复仇行为所针对的不法侵害早已结束，你的复仇会被界定为谋杀。
贸然送官的话，小娥岂不就没命了？
一人做事一人当，我不后悔。
贝先生，难道就没有其他办法了吗？
刑罚必须由官府来执行，唯有这样，才能打破杀戮和复仇的循环链条。周，你怎么看？
我想，
I can't really call it self-defense. I don't know what he's gonna quote here, though. I'm kind of curious. Hold on, let me save.
约瑟，我想事情还有回旋的余地。大清的律法与你熟悉的法规有所不同。大清律例之刑律规定，若祖父母、父母为人所杀，而子孙不告官，少持杀害行凶者，以擅杀论罪。擅杀行凶人者，杖60。若行凶人护恶不圈，死者子孙愤激难堪，因而起义复仇，于本律上再减一等。
Okay, so at least it won't be the death penalty.
先生是说，小娥不仅不需要偿命，还有机会减刑。
小娥姑娘若不嫌弃，在下愿担任讼师，代为向官府陈情。
Wait, aren't you a private detective? Can you do that? Solved! I actually have no idea how many cases there are in this game. I'm assuming there's at least one more, because we have the big case that the main character is investigating as well, which is why he set off in the first place. Let's talk to this guy.
这一晚真是跌宕起伏，曲折离奇，大起大落呀！看你明察秋毫，见微知著，刮目相看。
约瑟，学习成语
I really
不能
thought
急于
that
求成。
Joseph was so sussy the whole time, but I guess he's a good guy. I guess, you know, he just looks sussy, but he's an okay guy.
周，何出此言，令我黯然神伤。
这叫欲速则不达。
那你能评价一下我的成语水平吗？
可谓是惊天地，泣鬼神。
意料之中，心心相印。
Hi.
此番过后，秉珠姑娘和德满兄，怕是都无法继承遗产了。
沈先生不说，我都没注意这事。所以说啊，善恶终有报。大哥是作茧自缚，至于小妹嘛，她若需要钱，我作为哥哥，不会坐视不管。
阿福，你一直跟着我，有什么事吗？
Oh, right, I forgot that we aren't partners yet. This was the
先生
case where
我
we
的舌头已
first
经
met.
好了，现在说话完全没问题了。
That's great.
那太好了。这几天要清淡饮食，少说话，多让舌头休息。
先生真厉害，那么难的案子都被你破解了。
其实，要不是小娥复仇心切，此案未必。
但最后结果是好的。那些证物和证言，像一颗颗散落的鱼丸，被先生巧妙地串在了一起，
Scattered fish balls?
变成了鲜美的鱼丸串。
Into a delicious fishball skewer? That's an interesting way of putting it.
阿福，你不妨直说。
我想说，先生所做的事十分之有意义。如果当年的尸标案能有人查明真相，就能避免今天的悲剧发生了。所以，我想给先生当助手。
你晕血，怎么做侦探助手？ 命案现场少不了有血迹。
这个问题我早就想好了。先生，你看，
这是你的新发明？
这是我查案专用的滤光镜，我都试好了，只要带着它就不会晕血。
还真是用心了。
先生同意了，我等会儿就去收拾行李。我懂格致学，还擅长研究机械，将来一定可以帮上忙。
这事能水落石出，多亏有沈先生在。
这次能接近真相，实属侥幸。
沈先生，老夫还有一事想请你帮忙。
哦，
罗船长，请说。
阿福来找我，说他要同你去破案。
Yeah, he just told me.
阿福家中发生变故后，就一直留在他爷爷造的这艘船上，闭门不出，潜心发明。如今他愿意走下船去，我心里为他高兴。但这孩子心性单纯，我总放心不下。今后还请沈先生多费心。
罗船长放心，我会替你照顾好阿福。
沈先生，有件事也许你应该知道。
影珠姑娘，请讲。
小娥说，曾见到灵叔和我单独说话，确有其事。
灵叔和影珠姐说了什么呀？
小娥的生辰快到了，灵叔准备了套黄色袄裙，想要送给她。裙子上的鹅是他自己绣的，他担心不像鹅，倒像鸭子。
灵叔是真心待小娥好，
Oh
他们
my
两个
gosh.
就像父女，
And she just killed him?
却变成这样了。
小娥刺杀老林的位置就在传声筒附近，可老林既没有反抗，也没有呼救，他临终前的心情一定很复杂。
影珠姐，你怎么不把这件事告诉小娥啊？说不定能化解小娥心中的隔阂。
未见他人苦，莫劝他人善。
Don't judge a person before you walk a mile in their shoes.
影珠姑娘，我赞同你的选择。有一些恩怨是没办法化解的。
对了，影珠姐，有个问题我一直想不通，当时为什么你宁可冒风险，也要去收那副扑克牌啊？别人不知道，但我知道，你是真的不在意遗产继承的事。
可能我被那个场面吓糊涂了吧。
其实，在调查扑克牌的时候，我曾注意到另一处蹊跷。
Oh shit, is it time for me to save? I think so. When investigating the poker cards, I noticed something else.
那才是影珠真正想守护的秘密吧。
I wanna dig, I wanna know. Is it the cheating? Because this one is a cheat card, right?
听说莫雨琪的成名作《心有灵犀》就是用扑克牌表演的，而这套牌中有部分牌的牌点数量与脚上的数字对不上，定是这样。阿福，我想相比名声和遗产，影珠姑娘真正在意的是如何守住魔术的秘密。
要怎么诠释这件事，是沈先生的自由。之后如果来上海，欢迎来看我们的演出。
一定。
I wonder if we'll see her again later in the game. Let's see. Oh, There's a lot of info here. I do like that they added this. Before the 19th century, magic in China mainly consisted of traditional tricks, often part wu, of ancient variety arts. However, as the Qing dynasty neared its end and China opened its doors to the world, foreign magicians began to perform in the country. Magicians like the British Wana and the Japanese Teichi Shokusai wrought over awe-inspiring large-scale magic tricks such as beheading and cannon firing at a live person. Yeah. During this period, cultural exchanges between China and other countries were particularly vibrant. Chinese performers renowned abroad, such as Liu Liankui and Han Bingqian, integrated Western techniques into their acts. There were even instances where local artists competed against Western magicians in public contests. Oh, interesting. What else did I miss? Okay. I'll read that in my own time.
先生，雾散了，太阳升起来了。
Good morning, Libram. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Oh dear, I hope this is not the end because I just started. Oh, that's really pretty though. And we have a poem which unfortunately I cannot read.
所以，最后小娥减轻成
End
功
of flashback.
那是自然，我家先生向来说到做到。
对他来说，也算是找回公道了。不过，我总觉得还有哪里不对。
文小姐说说看。
时间，按说，小娥是在听到吴德满和殷夫人的对话后起意杀人的。可是，真有人能在这么短的时间内想出如此周密的计划吗？如果他在很早之前就开始谋划了，又如何确保吴家人都会上船呢？
文小姐果然敏锐，连这一点都察觉到了。
先生，这个案子还有隐情吗？
Probably.
的确有人从此事获益颇多，只可惜这件事小娥决定自己承担，我们也找不到其他的证据。
Oh.
那个人难道是？
先生，可心姐，我们到扬州了。终于有机会试试这个。
It's raining.
开伞成功，双手解放。
Whoa.
扬州是先生的家乡吧？
没错，
很少听先生说起呢。
这里的经历并不愉快。
新词书局就在前面。先生，
Oh
我们
right,
快过去
yeah,
吧。
we were looking for a publishing house because they published a novel which had a story that was eerily similar to the case of his brother's death, and we need to find out who submitted that story. Is it here? Here, oh.
沈先生、徐先生，欢迎来金瓷书局。我是书局的督教方寒秋。
方先生好。
通过你的电报，我们获知了佩罗镇事件的原委。感谢二位查明了真相。
吕先生是一名出色的编辑，他的离世实在令人惋惜。
你电报中提到罗世文对罗佩作品的贡献，我们也已于昨日登报说明。
这样也算对吕先生有个交代。
毕城十分看重作者名誉，希望他泉下有知。
吕先生一定会很欣慰的。
雨越下越大，二位先请进，我们屋里说。
Oh boy, I wonder who's gonna end up
沈
dead
先生
now.
这次来是要查一本书，
I hope it's not this
不
kind
知
lady.
书名是什么？
我也不知道确切的书名。不过，据罗世文说，罗佩的《斗士一阵》对此书的情节有所借鉴。
Oh, wait, it was inspired on a different book.
毕城经手过的稿件可以说是汗牛充栋。若要一份份查阅内容，耗费的时间会很长。沈先生还知道其他的信息吗？
这件事，说不定对找书有帮助。
I think I need to do all
半
of
年前，
them.
罗佩曾来书局拜访，
Oh great, we're getting a little summary. That's good.
他应该是在那个时候读到书稿的。
那次是我邀请罗佩来的，也带他去当房参观过，但我不清楚他翻阅过哪些存稿。
这件事，说不定对找书有帮助。吕先生离开扬州前，有没有和您提过罗佩借鉴他人情节之事呢？
他只说有些事情要与罗佩当面核实，但并未说细节。
吕先生怎么会完全没提起过呢？
毕城是一个谨慎的人，在没有充分调查之前，他从不随便说话。
这件事，说不定对找书有帮助。吕先生生前的最后一段时间，都在忙哪些工作？有没有与存稿有关的？
非要说的话，毕城最近在花大力气重读过往的剧稿。
啊？已经拒绝的稿子为什么要重读呢？
此前书局并不重视侦探小说这一题材，很多的投稿都被拒了。但近年侦探小说日益受读者欢迎，毕城希望能从中发掘出更多才华横溢的作者。
也就是说，有一些优秀的侦探小说被埋没在剧稿中了。
正是如此，毕城认为侦探小说的流行大有裨益。他展示了一种严密的逻辑思维模式，同时也鼓励大家去追求真相。对于长期受八股文束缚的读者而言，这犹如沙漠中的清泉。
The eight-legged essay.
吕先生在做的事，的确很有意义。
先生，吕先生很可能是在整理剧稿时，意识到罗佩书中的点子是抄的。
Oh. So the ideas came from a project
所以
that
他
was
才会去找罗佩
rejected?
谈。
方先生，我们可以看看那些剧稿吗？
剧稿被送回当房了，我带你们去。
Around 15 minutes later, are we gonna find a dead body here?
奇怪了，毕城整理过的那批剧稿明明放在此处啊，怎么不见了呢？
Uh-oh. 不见了. Oh, it's a little
Oh.
parakeet.
是那只鹦鹉在说话。
Cute.
九儿乖乖，你吃完饭了吗？
完了。
沈先生，这位是当房管理员吴秀丽，九儿是他养的鹦鹉。有什么需要帮忙的，尽可找他。 秀丽，沈先生和阿福都是侦探，他们来书局调查线索，我们尽力要协助。
侦探，破凶杀案的那种侦探。
正是。
好猎奇，好喜欢！这还是我第一次遇到真的活的侦探。活的，活的。
Implying she met dead ones before.
嘿，其实我也是一名侦探小说家，笔名叫阿派。
哇，好厉害啊！
Who have we
能拜读
murdered
你写
today?
的书吗？
I don't know yet. I'm waiting for the reveal. I feel like somewhere in this archive, maybe there's a dead body. We're about to find out. Also, happy Sunday, Gecko. Welcome, welcome. We just started a new case.
哎，我还在构思中。哎，你别说，就咱们对话的时间，我忽然就有了灵感。侦探来到书局当房，寻找失落的线索，摆在面前的却是成堆的书稿。要从里面找到关键证据，这是前所未有的挑战。
你这不是根本没开始写吗？
吕先生曾整理过一批侦探小说的剧稿，秀丽姑娘可知放在何处？
当房目前还没有侦探小说这个单独的分类，只有话本小说、志怪小说、公案小说、武侠小说、言情小说。那些剧稿原本杂乱地堆放在这张桌子上，不过
But
我花费了整整2天时间，把每一份书稿都有序归档了。
great.
夸我，夸我！
Did she log it? Did she make a note?
大家的脸色好像不太好。
那沈先生想要查阅的话，只能去每个书架上一本一本找了。
Great.
完了，
完了。
无妨。阿福，我们就从最左侧的书架找起吧。
Can't we ask her to? Oh, she's helping. Okay. Oh my god, fast forward. Are we grabbing all the books? Seriously? Like, she didn't log it. There's no catalog. There's no note of, which books were put where. As time goes by. Like 2 weeks later.
这摞也翻完了，我再去拿一摞。
My god. Pile of books. These are all manuscripts that have been reviewed. I haven't come across any plot similar to the confined room mystery. I cannot.
炒饭、油糕、牛皮糖，
Cowhide candy.
先生醒醒，来吃啊！
Afu is sound asleep. Let's not wake him up. Okay. All the books on this bookshelf have been reviewed. All of them. It's so late. How could there be a child here? Let me have a look. Famous last words. So was that a child? Hello? How did I end up back here again? Alpha has also disappeared somewhere. Is this not just a different part of the archives? It does look the same, but I'll just keep going, I guess. Right, it's just a different part of the archive, right? Happy Sunday, Ramen! Welcome, welcome. You caught us at a creepy part. We are looking for a very specific manuscript, one by one. And we just saw this very suspicious child. And we're now looking for him. Back once again. The confined room mystery. Wait, can I just go back? Will it let me go back? Maybe I should wake up after. I cannot go back. Oh my gosh. I cannot run here. I can only walk slowly. But why are the bookshelves filling up? Are we sure this is not... Hey, this one jumps out. The bookshelf is filled with books. There seems to be one book that appears different from the others. Quentin Auerward, Grey's Anatomy, Die Traumdeutung, Biology.
别怕，是哥哥。
Ghost Kid and Ghost Books, yeah.
仲平，你又拿了爹的烟枪。
Is this a flashback?
在哪里？在哪里？
别出声，我去应付。
爹，你在找什么？
我钱呢？
So many lives and families were destroyed because of opium.
家里早就没钱了，东西也被你变卖光了。
谁说没钱了？
But this is this kid on screen is the main character as a child, right?
那个小兔
And
崽
Brian
子
is our
去哪儿了？
that's his brother, and Lord Shen would be their father.
梨园的孔老板，过几天就来接他。
Manager of the theater.
只要他听话，跟男人去，那可是不少钱。
Oh, his dad plans to sell him to the theater.
养了你们那么多年，也该尽孝了。
I think he's just having a nightmare.
原来
I think it's a
坐在
nightmare.
这里。
快跑！
Me? Oh, I'm running. I'm running. Can I jump or do anything? No, I can only run. Oh. I failed? Wait, is there anything I can do? Confirm. Wait, do I get the whole cutscene again? I at the end I noticed the the controls. I cannot avoid them. Oh, I can. Oops. I can. Okay, it's just a bit. The controls are a bit weird. Hold on. Maybe if I use the not the stick, but the arrow buttons. Maybe that's easier. Okay, that's easier. I was just being a dum-dum. Wow. Oh my gosh, Dad's so scary. How long will this last? How long do I have to run from Dad? 오, 잠깐. 어머나. Oh, I made it! Run! Oh, he's dead. Hide in the closet, quickly. What happened?
我可以进来吗，郑平？不让我进来的话，我只好变戏法给别人看喽。你先闭上眼睛。可以睁开了。喜欢吗？这是萤石粉，可以在黑暗中发出荧光。仲平啊，你听过小猴子的故事吗？一天晚上，一只小猴子在水塘边玩耍，它看到了水中的月亮，便伸手去触碰，水面泛起了涟漪，月亮在涟漪中消失了。小猴子很震惊，以为自己把月亮打碎了，其实那只是月亮在水中的倒影。月亮消失，是因为它被云遮住了。仲平，那件事自始至终都不是你的错。即使乌云遮蔽了整个天空，你还拥有一片自己的星空。仲平，哥哥最近找到一个方法，说不定能治好你的失语症。
Aphasia.
我看到一本医学杂志上说，人遭遇过度惊吓时，舌头可能会后缩，导致舌骨脱位，无法说话。若用镊子将舌骨正位，便可恢复。
Oh, is that why he knew when Afu was so shocked that he couldn't speak?
那些大夫都说你再也不可能说话了，但哥哥不会放弃。
可以让我试试吗？仲平，你尽可能张大嘴巴，再慢慢把舌头往外吐。很好。
哥哥，疼。
Oh, it worked.
无意识的痛苦回忆，如果无法释放或治愈，可能会分裂出不同的自我，以避免面对内心矛盾。这是人出于自我保护的本能所构建的心理防御机制之一。
哥哥，你在看什么书？
哦，弗洛伊德的《梦的解析》这本书介绍了心理疾病的发病原理和治疗方法。
心理疾病？
我想了解鸦片成瘾的心理原因，进而探索出治疗之法。
难怪哥哥最近都在看医学书籍。
如今鸦片泛滥，不仅我们家深受其害，更有千万家庭尚在苦海。
可市面上不是已经有戒烟药了吗？
市面上的戒烟药大多是鱼目混珠的补药，价格昂贵。
因此，哥哥想找到真正有效的治疗法。
我在弗洛伊德的一篇文章中了解到一种叫高科的植物。弗洛伊德用他的提取物来治疗抑郁症等疾病。如果这个药能帮助戒烟瘾，那爹的悲剧便不会再重演了。
哥哥，还要等到什么时候啊？钓鱼好无聊。
嘘，抓狗了。
哥哥，别让鱼儿跑了。
鱼儿抓口时不着急提干，耐心等一等。大鱼上钩时会有明显的异沉。
是一条桂鱼。
回家，今晚哥哥做清蒸桂鱼。
太好了，有鱼吃喽！
俄国的北部毗邻北极，终年积雪。
每天都是冬天，也太冷了。有没有永远是夏天的地方？
阿非利加州的以南地当赤道，岩褐荒漠。
哥哥，你要去学医的地方在哪里？
在这儿，英国的首都，伦敦。
That's not where London is. That's not where you pointed on the map. It's okay.
两位公子的才华世间罕见，尤其是沈二公子，年纪轻轻就获得了公派留学资格。今日为二位留影纪念，待二位学成归来，定能大展宏图，大显身手，大有所为。本照相馆也能跟着沾光。放松，不要动喽。
Whoa.
“究竟是谁害了你？”
Whoa. This is the crime scene that we checked earlier, or that we checked in a flashback. I guess we're still dreaming. Oh, that flickering. Okay.
这是你第几次回到这里了？我没数过。第1121次。3年，几乎每个夜晚你都在这里，但你仍然找不到答案。而随着时间的流逝，你的记忆正在消退。别妨碍我，我一定会查明哥哥遇害的真相。那你可得抓紧时间了。
Wait, we're gonna go through the evidence again? Just start from the right. Trophies, laboratory equipment, pharmaceutical books, and wax cylinders placed on the cabinet. Currently, no special findings have been made. I've already observed the items on the lab bench. Take another look? Sure, why not? Let's see. I don't even remember the first time I saw this. A dismantled kerosene lamp on the table. Several long cotton threads soaked in the kerosene bottle, a small brush inside. A stack of oil paper on the table. Each sheet is large and thin. Toxicology tests indicate that the death of my brother is not related to strychnine. There could be various underlying causes for his body contortion. Flashbacks! Happy Sunday! Thank you! I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to go back to my little murder investigation game. I hope you've been well. I hope you're enjoying a lovely and chill weekend. Among them, there are aspirin, procaine, and trichloromethane. Test tubes contain powdered herbal medicines such as sulforaflavescens, Flapsons and Angelica sinensis. Font names, I'm sure. Various chemicals and reagent placed on the lab bench. Okay, wait, I already ticked this off. I think I already checked everything. This is the same, right? It's the same. I was hoping to get my new glass fiber internet running, but no luck. Oh no! Good thing I still have my DSL connection. Oh no! Were they delayed or like what happened? I think I need to go back. I think I have checked everything that can be checked here. During the incident, from 1:40 to 2:30 p.m., cafe staff heard constant phonograph sounds. They were playing the Peking Opera 7-Star Lamp. Not quite sure we'll have to call the company Monday. Oh right, yeah, it's Sunday. I hope they can fix it quickly. I don't know what I would do without internet. I cannot live without the internet. I think many of us many of us are very reliant on internet nowadays. Makes you wonder how we used to do it back in the day. There's a small stool placed between the desk and the candle arrangement. The stool is very small with a height of less than 20 centimeters. There are 7 candles on the floor arranged in the shape of the Big Dipper. Each candle has been firmly fixed to the floor with wax. 2 of the candles have a shallow scratch on their sides. This is the telegraph machine on the table, and there are traces of it being used on that day. The Morse code paper reel we found should be fitted in the hexagonal area on this tap. Other than that, no other abnormalities were found on the machine. A book has been taken from the desk. However, it cannot be determined if it was missing before or after the incident. A photo of my brother with his classmates taken by Joseph. I remember we used old-style phones to get in contact and libraries/newspapers to find reading material. We would go straight to the library, right? I remember when we had to make an essay on anything. I remember when teachers specifically told us that we were not allowed to use the internet as a source material, to not find our sources there. Things like Wikipedia, like we had to go to the library and cite, actual physical books. I don't remember making phone calls to call libraries or other companies directly. We did have this big, what's it called? It's called the Yellow Pages, I think, but we rarely used it. I didn't have that issue. Wikipedia wasn't a thing back then. Yeah, but nowadays Wikipedia has been very reliable. I think there's a lot of people who are fact-checking and making sure that the information put there is accurate, which is very good. I don't think there's anyone who cites physical books anymore nowadays, or maybe scientific essays. But generally everything can be found on the internet. Even scientific essays, you can find digital copies online, and very often you can just download them for free. The good old days. One person in the photo is Stone Wu and the other person is Toby Chung. I've already observed this place. Should we take another look? No, thank you. Oh, wait, that wasn't there before. Hold on, let me look at the others before I continue. The skylight is very high, needing a ladder to reach it, and it has been locked from the inside. The glass has a thick layer of accumulated dust, and there are no traces of being touched. Graduated from school in 2001. 2001. 2001. It doesn't sound like a long time ago, but that's 25 years ago. I don't know, when you say like the 2000s or like 2001, 2002, it feels like not that long ago, but it's been 25 years. That's crazy. Time flies, guys. Time flies. It's terrifying. Sources are more accessible nowadays with the internet. That is correct. That is correct. But I do feel like, you know, compared to physical copies, we need to be more careful with, you know, nonsense, with, you know, fake information or information that is just plainly incorrect. So it comes with, you know, different issues. Each era has their own issues. The police speculate that Brian caused the window scorch marks in experiments. The memory isn't pleasant. Do you want to proceed? Wait. I have to. It's the only thing that's left. Oh wait. Circular outlet. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for the save. I need to save. You are right. Save. Happy Sunday, Xantum. Welcome, welcome. I almost said Sunday. I was trying to say your name and Sunday at the same time. Posture check. Check. And I'm stretching while I'm at it. Welcome. Happy Sunday. I hope you're enjoying a wonderfully chill weekend. My god. I just came back from my holiday in Austria and it was great fun, but I'm exhausted. Like, I've recovered mentally, but physically I am tired. Physically. We did lots of hiking, but it was great. I loved it. On the first day I went on a hike which was allegedly easy. It was not easy. For me, it was not easy. Sunday, yes. I love to visit Austria. I loved it. I think it was my second time, but it was my first time going in summer. Yes, it was very beautiful. We went to the mountains and we also saw like a bit of the city, and interestingly enough, it was really quiet. Like, it didn't feel touristy at all. It just felt like we were in some city and we were just, you know, exploring. It was very nice. So yeah, would go again. Can recommend. We went to Innsbruck, which is in the west of Austria. I think it's famous for like winter sports, so I guess it would be very busy in the winter, but if you go in the summer it's very nice and quiet and you still, you know, can enjoy the hikes. You can still enjoy the mountains. It was just very, how to say, I was just really amazed. Every morning I woke up and stepped out of the hotel and then looked upon those mountain ranges. I was like, whoa. Everything. We were just surrounded. It's crazy. Yeah, crazy beautiful. Loved it. A roll of Morse code paper strip, which we took as evidence. So you found it on the ground. Aye, that's right. I suspect it fell from the Morse code telegraph machine. Does it have any content on it? Aye, it's all telegrams from Mr. Bell, Joseph's father. We've checked the contents discussing the development of a certain drug. Nothing suspicious. Wait, I think that's it. I have to talk to this guy. Here we go. And now it's not very no, it's not hilly at all. It's not hilly. It's very, very flat. But I can appreciate it every time I come back from holiday and you know I'm in the train on my way back home. I can appreciate the flatness of this country. It's just very nice to have to say, because you can look very far, right? You can see the next village on the horizon, you know, the next city, which is, you know, it's nice. Yes, I would like to proceed with this unpleasant memory.
This is all the case files here.
Okay.
You can take your time reviewing here. I'll go get the paperwork ready for your signature.
I don't think this guy is actually Scottish, but correct me if I'm wrong. Oh. There are thousands of letters piled up on the bookshelf. Surprisingly, those are letters from the infamous Jack the Ripper case. Among them, some provide information and some are claimed to be written by the killer. Deadly St. Mary Hospital fire claims lives of 20 patients. A copy of the Times on August 16th, the headline is about a fire incident. London St. Mary's Hospital on fire last night, resulting in the tragic death of 20 patients. The fire broke out on the second floor around 9 p.m. and quickly engulfed the entire building. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Wait, is this the new case? But I believe I'm in the middle of a nightmare. There's a map on the wall showing police jurisdiction boundaries. Oh, interesting. Red lines on the map connect to different crime scenes. Auntie Chung's house is located in Area A under the jurisdiction of Westminster Police Station. Key. The only key to the crime scene room was held in my brother's left hand during the incident. After examination, it was found that the key only had fingerprints belonging to my brother. A photo of the key, distinct Oriental style in its appearance, intricate craftsmanship. This key has a side-cut mechanism making it difficult to duplicate. Duplicate. This is the dagger that took my brother's life. The blood on it had already coagulated. Wait, it does say case, homicide/suicide on the top left. Suspects is Brian Shen, so himself, and then Karen Chung, which I believe is the old lady. And then Toby. Who's Toby? Oh, one of his classmates, I think. Hello, wish you a day full of pleasant surprise and beautiful sky, or a moment that makes your heart feel full because you deserve every bit of goodness that comes your way. Thank you so much, Kenneth. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. All that wholesomeness. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Wait, did I miss the hydrate earlier? I did. I missed Santum's hydrate. I need to hydrate double now. Thank you. Let me drink. Okay. I had an extra sip because I missed it earlier. Trying to read it, but maybe he will spell it out for me. Drown the streamer. No, don't drown me. Just hydrate. Yes, gently hydrate. As Officer Jones mentioned, compared to a regular dagger, this dagger is lighter. The police have found 2 fingerprints on the dagger, and both of them belong to my brother. Interestingly, both fingerprints are located at the end of the dagger handle. Huh. There are also slight scorch marks on the ring at the end of the dagger handle. Interesting. Okay. Oh right, I wanted to know what was on here exactly. This is the Morse code paper reel Officer Jones found at the crime scene. The center of the paper reel has a hexagonal groove. One end of the paper tape has been folded over, forming a strange bend. Is that something to take note of? The inner side of the paper tape is quite dirty and shows signs of wear and tear. The paper strip is filled with dots and lines, which are Morse code. Oh, okay. The police have successfully deciphered the telegrams. Oh yes, please read it. Here are 5 telegrams from Mr. Bell to my brother, starting 2 weeks before the incident. Adjusted medication proven effective in small trials. Congratulations. 8.5. 8.5. Not your fault. No need to blame yourself. Oh, wait, that was 5th of August, so this must be 10th of August. And another one on 10th of August. Drug development challenging path. Keep going, I believe success awaits. And then 3 days later, optimism needed, assistance offered anytime, stay positive. Understood concerns, office meeting tomorrow 9 a.m. Okay, nothing exciting here. On the afternoon when my brother was murdered, Toby Chung was studying in the library. The library administrator, George, confirmed that Toby Chung had a clear alibi. Okay. The appendix of the case file shows the police's investigation on Stone Wu. Stone Wu is a close friend of Brian, and it is said that they had a heated argument in the past. Stone Wu suddenly left the UK the day before Brian's death. The police were unable to reach him. No one knows why he suddenly left, but this also serves as his alibi. The departure record in the appendix led the police to exclude him as a suspect. Auntie Chung said that she sat at the gate all afternoon. Coffee shop staff confirmed this as fact. Auntie Chung mentioned brewing herbal medicine herself. Upon investigation, she was found to have a fatal illness with only 1 year at most to live. Whoa. Oh, more case files. Police interrogation transcripts, the subjects being Toby Chung, Mr. Bell, and Mrs. Chung. Whose transcription do I want to read? Let's start from the top.
Officer, I am a distinguished graduate of UCL. How could I possibly commit murder?
There's competition between ye and the victim.
I believe
Brian
anyone
Shen.
is capable of murder under the right circumstances.
Besides, you were the last one to see him before Brian returned to the apartment.
I did see him, but you can't condemn me as guilty just because I saw him, right?
Whether you're deemed guilty depends on your answers to the following questions. On the day of Brian's death, August 15th, someone claims to have seen you two arguing.
Arguing?
We had no argument. It must be someone trying to smear my name. I can explain that. At 9 a.m. that morning, I was going to the Wandsworth Library to borrow books, passing by Pimlico. I saw Brian coming out of Mr. Bell's office building. I greeted him, but he pretended not to hear. I was angry. I grabbed him to confront and discuss the situation.
Of him not greeting you.
Just because you greeted him and he did not respond?
Not exactly. Mr. Bell's research project should be mine. He stole it away. He not only shamelessly took my project, but also deliberately ignored me. Wasn't that infuriating?
Infuriating enough to kill him?
So you got into an argument with him over that?
I didn't. He seemed absent-minded, not responding as if he couldn't hear what I was saying.
Oh. Was he on drugs?
Later, someone looked our way, so I let him go. There was no argument at all.
Whether you're deemed guilty depends on your answers to the following questions. Where were you between 1 and 3 in the afternoon that day? And what were you doing?
I spent the entire afternoon studying at the library, then returned to the lab in the evening.
Is there someone who can vouch for your whereabouts?
The librarian named George can testify for me.
George.
Whether you're deemed guilty depends on your answers to the following question. You ken of others who might bear a grudge against Brian?
I wouldn't know. I'm usually focused on my academic pursuits and don't mind others' business.
Mr. Cheng, please cooperate with our work.
I really don't know. Only one time I overheard him having a heated argument with Stone Wu.
What's the relationship between Stone Wu and Brian Shen? Do you ken why they had an argument?
Who names their kids Stone?
They are friends. Stone often borrowed money from Brian. Their argument might be related to money, but I'm not so sure about specifics. What I heard, Stone recently made a fortune. Moreover, he hurriedly returned to China the day before Brian's incident. Definitely fishy.
We'll verify. Whether you're deemed guilty depends on your answers to the following questions.
These are all my questions. Who's next? Mr. Bell.
Mr. Bell, sorry for the trouble.
After all, Brian was a researcher in the project I funded and a friend of Joseph's. I will do everything I can to bring the truth to light.
Heard this funding
So I guess
project is about
he's the
opium cessation
sponsor.
drugs.
Opium cessation medication is one of Watson Pharmacy's core businesses. We have always placed a strong emphasis on research and development in this area. In fact, the person we initially funded wasn't Brian, but his classmate, Toby Cheng.
It was supposed to be his project.
Unfortunately, Toby had lofty ambitions, but little progress after 6 months.
Okay, so they switched to Brian because Toby couldn't deliver.
Joseph introduced me to Brian. He was facing pressure from the Sassoon family due to his research. The Sassoons benefit greatly from the opium trade. They will by no means stand idly by. When I saw his research progress, it only strengthened my determination to support him.
Wait, hold on. I'm curious now. I've never heard of this family before. It's not here. I really like that they add this, extra information. Sassoon family is a prominent family of Iraqi Jewish heritage. In August 1833, when the British Parliament abolished the East India Company monopoly on trade with China, the Sassoon family took this opportunity to import a large quantity of cotton textiles and copium into... Copium? I said copium. Opium into China during Yangtze Zhisu's campaign to suppress the opium trade in Humen. About half of the opium seeds came from the Sassoon family. Following the signing of the Treaty of Nanking, the Sassoon family established several foreign firms in Shanghai. In the early days of the newly established Sassoon & Co., an average of 5,000 chests of opium flowed into Shanghai each year. Interesting.
Also, the reason Brian studied pharmacy and aspired to develop better opium cessation medication was because his family was ruined and devastated by opium. I believe he is the most suitable person to carry out this research. I will do everything I can to bring the truth to light.
Someone hear ye having an argument with Brian in the office on the morning of August 15th?
At 9 a.m. that morning, I had arranged to meet Brian for coffee to talk his recent conditions.
How's she been faring recently?
The research faced some difficulties, and Brian was feeling quite down about it. I encouraged him to hold on, but he suddenly became very agitated.
Oh.
So we ended the conversation. It wasn't like his usual self. I intended to talk to him someday later, but...
How long has he been in this condition?
In fact, during that period, his condition was quite worrisome. He became very pessimistic. In hindsight, I should have kept him a bit longer. I deeply regret that now. I will do everything I can to bring the truth to light.
Where were ye between 1 and 3 in the afternoon on that day?
There was a pharmaceutical industry seminar that afternoon. I was invited to deliver a speech.
Understood. Your alibi is solid. For now, that's all.
Officer, may I add a few more details?
Of course.
Aye, of course. Please go ahead.
Brian's research on opium cessation medication touched upon the interests of certain groups. I don't want this case to be overly influenced by external factors affecting police judgment. I also trust that the details of the case be kept confidential.
Aye.
I will do everything I can to bring the truth.
Now for Auntie.
You police, let bad guys go. Bother this old lady and...
Mrs. Chang, I brought you in for questioning because on that day you were...
Only one at scene? Suspect me as murderer just like that? Which fool would murder in their own home?
Mrs. Chang, if you...
Ridiculous! Dare you stop brewing my medicine? Curing illness, extending life?
I'll try to keep it brief. Where were ye between 1 and 3 in the afternoon on that day?
You ask where I was? It was Hungry Ghost Festival. Taboo to go out that day. Soak up sun, dispel bad energy. Been sitting in front of house sunning myself. You foreigners understand or not? On that day, Ghost Gate opens. Avoid going out.
I'll try to keep it brief. During that time, did anyone else enter?
Of course not. No one comes in without my permission. No one's getting in any day. Besides you police, who else likes barging into others' homes?
Did anyone else think you might have...
Yes! 2 guys tracking Brian. They've been staring at my house.
Aye, we've spoken to folk across the road, and nobody's laid eyes on the pair you mentioned. James and Mary from the cafe next door said the same. Are you...
I'm sure I didn't see wrong.
I'll try to keep it brief.
Wait, that was the first one. There's more paperwork we need to go through. This is an overview of the case. The police conducted an investigation of each suspicious individual, but they all had alibis. It's a locked room and the only key was in Brian's hand, which led to the conclusion of suicide. At Sergeant Joseph's urging, the police conducted several additional rounds of investigation. The police visited places that Brian frequented, such as St. Mary's Hospital, Savish Restaurant. However, no conclusive evidence was found that could overturn the aforementioned conclusion. Here's attached a layout map of Auntie Chung's house as well as photographs of the crime scene. Shall I recall the situation of the crime scene? Okay, yeah, sure. Refresh my memory, it's been weeks. Oh, it just sends me back here. Wait, let me go inside. Here. Victim details. This is the autopsy record of Brian, and the autopsy was personally conducted by Joseph. The report mentions, it can be inferred that the time of death was between 2 and 3 in the afternoon. The victim died from hemorrhagic shock, I don't know how to pronounce that, caused by a weapon piercing the left pulmonary artery. Body in a contorted position, suspicion of strychnine poisoning, but no toxins were detected. Bruisings on fingertips with wood shavings in the nail folds. Healed wound on right foot. No other injuries were found, indicating no signs of probing wounds. In addition, paper ashes found on the body and black strips found on clothes. Do I have I have everything.
Master Shen, this here is Sergeant Gaunt, in charge of investigating your brother's case.
Family of the deceased. The investigation into this case is done and dusted.
Really?
Sign here.
Sergeant Gaunt, I can't sign it yet.
What you say?
What you
My
say?
brother won't kill himself.
You questioning the police, are you?
No. I just feel that.
Mr. Shen, we hold your brother's case in the highest regard. Very seriously. Suicide is the conclusion reached after meticulous investigation and careful consideration. Whether it's Joseph or the more experienced Sergeant Gaunt, both are on board with this conclusion.
Even Joseph?
Ain't you here to collect the remains? No signature, no go with the rest of the bleeding paperwork.
哥哥绝不会自杀。可是，如果我签署了这份文件，就意味着
It means you acknowledge that it was a suicide.
这个案子尘埃落定了。我不能就这样轻易签字。
Yes, don't sign things that easily, guys.
哥哥，你到底经历了什么？
Uh-oh, is it our other persona coming out?
似乎什么地方不对劲。
Mr. Shen, are you feeling unwell?
A voice
Have
tells
we
me
found an inconsistency?
There is an inconsistency between a
Yes.
certain item I saw earlier and the documents in my hands.
Oh dear. There's an inconsistency between an item I saw earlier and the documents in my hands. Eligible asbestos mesh. Why is there so much evidence? Photo accuracy. Small brush inside whatever. It's taken by Johnson. I wonder why this piece of evidence is relevant. There's an inconsistency between a certain item I saw earlier and the documents. Wait, what's in the... What's in... It says a homicide occurred. I think it's this one. Oh, but let me save first. Can I save? Will it let me save? It will not. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's this one because this one says this was the telegram that reported the murder of our brother, and it says a homicide occurred. So if it was a suicide, why didn't they say it was a suicide? Why did they say it was a homicide? I think it's this one. Unless I'm, you know, completely mistaken.
What's it you're trying to prove then?
Mr. Shen, is there
I guess
an
that's
issue
not it.
with this evidence?
Yes. Allow me a moment.
Let me think again.
A
Hold
voice
on.
tells me that
It's the tiny voice in my head.
A certain item I saw.
Wait, what did I see earlier? 7 candles arranged on the floor in the shape of Big Dipper. 2 of them have shallow scratches. A groove in the middle paper strip is bent back at one end. One side is clean, other dirty. Telegrams are decoded. Used on the day of Brian's death, the Morse code paper reeled detached from it. Key to the room. Only key to the room was found in my brother's hand. Only my brother's fingerprints are found on the key. But what's on the documents? The documents in my hands, it tells us that it was a suicide, right? So there is some evidence here that proves that that it was in fact not a suicide. I'm gonna go for the dagger. It doesn't mention here though that the fingerprints were found on the very edge of the dagger and not on the handle itself. Maybe? If it's not the dagger, I'm gonna press hint.
What's it you're trying?
It's not the dagger.
It
Am I
seems like
overlooking something?
Allow me. A voice tells me there is an inconsistency between a certain item I saw earlier and the.
This is a file folder from Police District B, which contains information. Oh wait, it's B. We're in District A.
Officers, I noticed that the letter B is marked on each folder. Is this the police station's code or identifier?
Aye, that's our station code. We're mainly responsible for security in Kensington.
The map indicates that the house where the murder occurred is located in the city of Westminster.
Wait, where is that? Oh, right. Kensington is to the west of it.
On the map, Westminster is labeled with the code A.
You questioning if we ain't got the authority?
Yes.
I'm just raising a
Hi,
reasonable
Scotty.
doubt.
Happy Sunday. I'm racking my brains yet again.
I've mentioned to you before, we received the initial distress telegram. That day, I showed Joseph the distress telegram. He knew the address, so we went together.
The person who sent the telegram is crucial. He is likely a key witness. We should continue.
The scene's a locked room, and the only fingerprints on the murder weapon are your brother's. Just these 2 bits alone are enough to peg it as a suicide.
They just
Unless
want
you
to
can
close
cough
the
up some
case
proper
as fast
evidence,
as
go on
possible.
and get out of my sight.
There are just so many things that is strange about this entire, you know, quote-unquote suicide case.
哥哥，什么是侦探呀？
侦探也像旅行家一样四处冒险，但他们总能发现别人注意不到的细节。
说不定有什么细节被我忽略掉了。
Oh, I'm for sure overlooking all the details. You're watching an anime called The Cat and the Dragon. The Cat and the Dragon. About a baby dragon raised by magical cats and its great way. That sounds surprisingly wholesome. The Cat and the Dragon. I've never heard of it. Is it new? Is it a completed one? Let me save actually before I mess up again. I'm not the sharpest today.
If you claim my brother stabbed himself, this piece of evidence seems peculiar.
The dagger?
Officers, something still puzzles me. The fingerprints found on the dagger belong to my brother's left index and thumb. And the fingerprints are located at the end of the knife handle. It seems that he wasn't gripping the dagger, but rather holding it between two fingers.
Indeed, but that one was kind of easy to deduce. Usually if I get the first one, then I will get the subsequent ones as well. I think it's new. It's been pretty wholesome except one part. But the mama cat is hella floofy and cute. Aww.
In this position, how could he have stabbed himself in the chest with the dagger?
Clearly that ain't the way he held the dagger when he offed himself.
Really?
But if he held the dagger in a different way, there should have been more fingerprints left.
Not necessarily.
We speculate your brother held the dagger through his shirt sleeves. No fingerprints were left.
Why would he do that?
If he intended to kill himself, why would he avoid leaving fingerprints on the dagger?
Exactly.
That doesn't matter.
It does.
You.
Mr. Shintune, get upset. We're not trying to make things difficult for you deliberately. The detail you're questioning, even if it's in doubt, it's didn't change the conclusion. It was a locked room. Door, windows, skylight, all locked from inside. The only key was in your brother's hand. There is nae a second person who could have committed the act in such a situation.
You guys are clearly not thinking out of the box.
Are there truly no other possibilities?
They need to do their jobs exactly. Oh my gosh. Brainstorm. Brainstorm. Are we brainstorming? Oh shit.
有没有可能，凶手提前复制了一把钥匙呢？
神先生，我跟你说过。
Who's this guy?
握在你哥哥手中的，是房间唯一的钥匙。
复制一把钥匙并不是多复杂的事。
Is that the main character dressed up as the Officer Jones in the brainstorm?
你对你的无
Wait,
知
what
一
is this? Deduce the locked room method.
无所知。
Okay.
显而易见的问题，警方
It
会考
is,
虑
yeah.
不到。
It is it's me dressed up as the other officers.
郑夫人家的钥匙采用了一种独特的东方设计，你在案卷中见过的。我找了不少锁匠来核实过，没人能做出一模一样的。
当真如此吗？可，郑阿姨的家里为何要用那么复杂的钥匙和锁？
原因不重要，重要的是，这让案发现场成为了一个密室。
应该还有其他的可能性存在。 房间唯一的钥匙在哥哥手里，更可能是因为凶手。
What do you think, guys? I think it was on the 2nd or 3rd floor. Oh my gosh. Minnie51! Happy Sunday. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I hope you had a very chill week. I'm absolutely pooped from my holiday, but I had a lot of fun. I think he didn't need it. Because why would he return the key? For what reason? I think he didn't need it.
也许凶手根本就不需要钥匙。
没有钥匙的话，凶手怎么锁门呢？
Oh, it was locked. Oh, wait.
凶手不需要用钥匙锁门，因为
I don't think he needed to be in the room to... Maybe it was like a contraption that killed the brother, so as soon as the brother locked himself in his own room to do the research, he may have triggered something which caused his death. So I think he never had to enter the room. If they had hidden themselves in the room, then surely the police would have found him. And I don't think he exited from the window, because the only window that could be opened was in the roof, which is inaccessible. And the room was in fact locked. And even if it wasn't locked, it would mean that someone had to have locked the door at some point and then put the key in his brother's hand. Which doesn't make sense either. So I think he never entered the room. I don't know. I think.
也许凶手根本就没有进过。
Maybe.
案发那天，他整个人气息低落，浑浑噩噩，脚步虚浮。
郑阿姨说，那天中午我哥哥回屋时脸色不对劲，他会不会在回家前就已经中刀了？
Poison? But they didn't find strychnine in his system.
你是说，被害人在无外遇之后回到家中，为了避免追杀而反锁了门窗，最后死在密闭的房间里？
正是这样。
但郑夫人接受讯问时，完全没提过受害者身上有血迹或者胸口中刀之类的事情。
He could have covered them.
也许他没注意到。
荒唐！他对被害人的面部表情都观察得那么细致，怎么可能没注意到被害人胸口是不是插着刀？而且被害人衣服上的血迹，并没有呈现出向下流的趋势，说明被害人死前，并不是处于站立状态。小子，破案不是看侦探小说，猜测要基于证据。
看来，这不是正确的方向。
哎，
我需要重新思考一下。
Oh. Can I zoom out? How do I zoom out? I cannot zoom out. Oh. Okay. I'm pretty sure, or maybe he did leap from the window, because we never saw what was behind the left window because the curtains are drawn. Can I ponder?
也许凶手根本就不需要钥匙。
没有钥。
凶手不需要用钥匙锁门。
Because
因为
he exited from the window? Or maybe he hid. I don't know. I don't think so.
凶手有可能是，然后又用某些方法。
格迪，
沈先生，
也许凶手是通过这种办法锁上的窗户。
I don't think this is it either.
说不定窗……
不可能，当时我和约瑟就在房间中。
你认为凶手是科迪和约瑟中的？
这也不是全无可能。
这更不可能。沈先生，我跟你说过的，案发的那天，我和约瑟都在警局，直到我们接到报案。警局里的其他人可以证明。
Okay, that means the others were dead ends as well. Otherwise, like this one would lead to nowhere, I would assume, and that one could still go up.
也许凶手根本
没有钥匙。
凶手不需要用钥匙锁门，因为
Let me just try all the options. I'm curious now.
我曾听人说起过，但事实上，
你说的这种，我们破门而入时撞坏，我和约瑟反复检查。
看来，我曾听人说起过，但事实上，
你说，我们
Oh, wait.
看来这个假设与事实不符，我需要重新思考一下。也许凶手根本就不需要。
没有钥匙的话，
凶手不需要用钥匙
all
锁
the text.
因为
He
也
hid
许
in the
凶手
room. I
一
don't
直
know
躲在
where he
屋内，
could have possibly
在
been
警方破
hiding,
门后
but
那间屋子一目了然，没有能藏人的地方。要是有人敢这么干，早就被我们逮住了。
看来
yeah, I don't think the police are that incompetent that they
我需
wouldn't
要重新
find
思考一
someone
下。
hidden in that room. What if, what this one? Wait, actually, I wanna explore this branch first before moving on to the next one.
凶手有可能，然后又用某些方法。
格迪，
沈先生，
也许凶手是通过这种办法锁上的窗户。他应该是利用了屋内的某些物品来旋转窗把手。
什么物品？
Oh shit! Wait, do I have it? What could he have possibly used to close the window? This one, right? The one in the skylight. I don't think this is it though. Mesh is sharp, black with a thin iron wire tied at each corner. Maybe? I don't know.
这就是凶手用来反。
沈先生，
你毫无根据的瞎。
容我。
I don't think that's it. Let me go back here.
凶手有可能是通过窗户，然后用某些方法锁上窗户。
格迪，你来解释。
沈先生，你也检查过的，那两扇窗都是从室内反锁着的。
也许凶手是通过这种办法锁上的窗户。
I doubt they have an accomplice.
说不定凶手有帮凶。
Let's.
在警方调查现场的时候，帮凶偷偷地反锁了窗户。
While they were
可是
investigating,
当时
I
只有
doubt
我和
that.
约瑟。
所以你认为谁是帮凶？科迪，还是约瑟？
若警察是帮凶，推理毫无意义。的确，任何证据的真实性都要被打上问号。合理的思路是，暂不做此假设，除非有明确的证据证明警察有问题。从头来过吧。
Okay, let's go back here.
房间唯一的钥匙在哥哥手里，更可能是因为凶手。也许凶手锁好门后，又用某种方式将钥匙送了回来。
好，通过哪里送回来？
Through the... How could he have possibly done that through the skylight? Through the window?
凶手可以通过窗户。
你没去看过现场？
沈先生，那个窗把手很紧。
容我。也许凶手锁好门后。
好，通过哪里送回来？
Was it really the skylight? Because it was covered in dust and there was no sign of... Let me try the skylight.
凶手可以通过天窗。
你是认真的吗？
至少这种可能性存在。
哥弟，
沈先生，这恐怕是做不到的。
窗框上有火燎的痕迹，说不定凶手用加热的方式打开了玻璃。
玻璃上有积灰，如果被人动过，会留下痕迹。实际并非如此。
看来，这个假设与事实不符。我需要重新思考一下。
So if he returned the key through the door...
好，通过哪里送回来？
大概率还是通过门送回钥匙，毕竟门是房间唯一的出入口。
But how did the key return to his hand? I'm so confused.
可是，凶手要怎样通过门把钥匙
Using a mechanism, I guess.
机关？什么机关能把钥匙准确地送回被害人手中？
首先，凶手要用这件物品将钥匙和哥哥的手连接起来。
Uh-oh. Is it time to save? It's time to save. Firstly, the killer would need to use an item to connect the key to my brother's hand. What did he use to tie the key to my brother's hand? This one? Because we found this on the ground, I believe. Wait, can I look at the... I cannot. Can I look at the crime scene? Whoa. Oh, it's because I was looking at all the evidence, or trying every branch. Got an achievement for that. Let's try this one, because I'm pretty sure we found this on the ground. It's not this one.
容我。首先，凶手要用这件物品。
Would need you to connect the key to my brother's hand. Was it the candles on the floor? 2 candles had shallow scratches. Because it was right behind him. Oh, is it the threads? Is it this one?
凶手可以利用煤油瓶中的棉线运输钥匙。
可警方没有在
运输完成后，他完全可以将沾有煤油的棉线点燃烧毁。
可钥匙上既没有沾染煤油的痕迹，也没有烧灼的痕迹。
Wait, let me go back because I only have one. I only have one try left. Yeah. Wait, it's not the carrot. It's not the cotton thread.
首先
It's not
凶手要用这件
the
物品
mesh.
将钥匙和哥哥的手连。
What could he have possibly used? The phonograph? The candles? I'm just gonna try it. Wait, I can just press hint. Hold on. The killer would have used a long ribbon-like item. So if it's not the thread, then it is the paper reel, I guess.
凶手很可能是利用这卷摩斯码纸盘
But how?
将钥匙收入屋内的。
The killer likely used this Morse code paper reel to bring the key into the house.
摩斯码纸
Explain
盘
that to me.
纸袋的内侧比较脏，有一些磨损痕迹。我怀疑这是纸袋在地上拖行所产生的痕迹。
不可行。首先，电报机的朝向就是问题。电报机上的纸盘指向实验桌的方向，而不是指向房门。
The paper reel in the telegraph machine is facing towards the table, not towards the door.
其次，从空间上看，电报机、被害人和房门并不在一条直线上。
Exactly. So
这
how
里
did
不仅有
that?
角度差，
How did that work?
还有高度差。小子，现在你来告诉我，凶手是怎么用纸袋把钥匙送回你哥哥手中的？
仅凭纸袋是不够的，凶手应该还用到了房间中的一些其他物品。究竟哪些物品构成了机关？它们又是怎样运转的？我需要把思路好好整理一下。
Okay, wait, let me save. Okay. The killer likely created a mechanism using the paper strip and some other items in the room to return the key back to my brother's hand. I need to figure out these items. For sure these candles are involved, I think. Because the roll was found on the ground, actually. So I guess the phonograph was involved because it was playing the music. Which was probably helping to reel it in, so I'm guessing this one is involved, but where? Wait, in what order? Can I just place them here? The stool as well. So the key... Wait, why is that the second one? Can I move this? I cannot. So there's two other items involved. For sure the candles. I just don't know where to put them. Candles, the tape. Why is this in the second one and not the last one? Now let me just grab the things that I think are involved. Was the stool involved? I don't think so. I think... Wait, that still doesn't make sense. I'm still confused. I guess this one. Can I go to details? The Morse code paper, real detail. Oh, can I just view details? The only key to the room. There are wood shavings in the nail crevices. Can I review? But does it matter in which order? It matters which order, right? I would assume. Wait, I think this one with kerosene marks. Maybe this one isn't involved at all. The candles. So then maybe this one instead. The wax cylinder. I really don't know about the order. So then, what do I have? I guess it must have been from under the door to... I don't know. I'm gonna press hint. I don't know. Examine the scene to find the connecting components, track, limiters, and power source of the mechanism. I don't think I connected them correctly if these items are correct, but let's see what he says. Submit. I'm scared. Something doesn't seem quite right. Yes, I know. I need to carefully review the crime scene and then rethink about it. How do I know the order? I am confused. I'm so confused. Examine the scene to find the connecting components, track, limiters, and power source. Is it a different order? I don't think it's the... Wait, I think I have the right items. I just don't have connecting components, track, limiters, and power source. Was it the candles then? Like this? There's a height difference between the table and the floor. When the paper strip is straightened, it will pass through the candle flame and be ignited. Pass through the candle flame and be ignited. I'm confused. Is it the order that is wrong? Did that mean that I have the right items but the wrong order? Maybe it's just wrong items. Why is he suddenly talking about the candle flame?
我早说过，质疑警方的结论，别再……可恶！
Another failure, huh? Try again. Yes, please. Send me back. Shen Zhongping didn't believe his brother committed suicide but couldn't find evidence to refute the police conclusion. Oh no, wait, this is actually an ending. I don't get a game over, I just get an ending. Interesting. Let's go back to this one. Okay. The killer likely created a mechanism using the paper strip and some other items in the room to return the key back to my brother's hand. I need to figure out these items. Considering the height difference. I guess it's not the candles then, because the candles are linked to this thing. Maybe it's the mesh? I don't think the stool has anything to do with it. Or maybe the stool did have something to do with it, I just don't know what. So then, from the key went from the door to something into my brother's hand, and then I don't know. This content could significantly impact your gaming experience. Please proceed with caution. Hold A key to view the answer. Examine the scene to find the connecting components, track limiters. Track limiters and power source of the mechanism. I just don't understand why this is here, because this should be the ending, right? Oh my gosh. Key in my brother's left hand. Bruises are present on the fingertip. Is it like the full trail? Or am I supposed to go from right to left? Is that it? I don't think the candles have anything to do with it. I think it's the stool. So I guess the key was attached to the Morse code strip. And I'm pretty sure that it was the phonograph the one that was playing that was the power source. I don't know why I added this one. The Morse code paper reel detached from it. Meaning it fell, right? Or maybe I'm not supposed to pick that one. There's scorch marks on the ring of band. I think that's separate. I'm just gonna press, because I do not know. It won't show me. It's like, no, figure this out. Okay. The candle was involved. Wait, so then the key went with the strip. The order doesn't make sense. Okay, so I didn't need that one. The order does not make... Where is it? The order doesn't make sense. The missing items... I mean, I get... Okay, I get that these are the missing items, but why in this order? Key on the paper reel to the hand. And then past the candles, under the stool, and then onto the phonograph. Okay, he will probably explain it to me, because I have no idea.
So that's how it is.
I have no idea.
Officers, I know how the killer returned the key.
Tell me, because I still don't know. Why in
Mr.
that
Shinden,
order?
please, share your thoughts.
The killer indeed used the code paper strip to transport the key.
Okay.
He inserted one end of the paper strip into the key's chain hole and bent it back in reverse.
Okay.
Used my brother's hand to hold onto the strip.
Okay.
Next, used a candle to change the direction of the strip and keep it down with a low stool. Installed the reel onto the phonograph.
That still doesn't explain why the roll was okay.
When the phonograph was activated, it retrieved the paper strip and pulled back the key. The key had resistance when passing through the hand, causing the strip to detach. Then, the key stayed in his hand. This is the method the killer used to return the key.
I wonder if that way is foolproof every time.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Since the Morse code paper reel is not a component of the phonograph.
Is not or is? Wait, sometimes the text doesn't match what is written.
We all instinctively assumed that it could only be installed on the telegraph machine. But in fact, the telegraph machine can't retrieve paper strips. What truly aided the killer in this scheme was the phonograph by the desk.
The phonograph can have so many uses.
What am I doing? This nut has the same hexagonal shape as the slot in the center of the paper reel. By fixing the paper reel here, the killer could retrieve the paper strip using the phonograph. But that doesn't explain why it was on the floor. The paper reel could truly be installed here. However, if the paper reel was installed here, it cannot detach by itself. But we did find it on the ground. Still need to point out to Officer Jones the location that caused the paper reel to detach. Wait, the location that caused the paper reel to detach. That was at the end, right? The location where it detached. Wait, that's just from this thing. The paper reel was found on the ground. What's going on with that? Still need to point out to Officer Jones the location that caused. The location that caused the paper reel to detach. The location that caused it to detach? From the side, right? Because it would play from left to right and it would just automatically detach. What do you mean the location? It's this thing in the middle. It's indeed this phonograph's tone arm that caused the paper reel to detach.
Officers, please take a look. The phonograph's tone arm continuously
Oh,
shifts to the right
I
during
thought
music
it
play.
was going. Okay.
The tone arm pushes the paper reel away.
I
and
thought
the
this
reel
tone
rolled
arm
into the
stayed in
position
place
where it
and
was
then
found.
the cylindrical part would go to the left. Okay, my bad.
So, the killer's artifice of creating a locked room illusion stands completely exposed.
Mr. Shen, that's truly an enlightening
We're still in a
deduction.
nightmare, by the way.
What's your opinion, Sergeant Gaunt?
Your speculation does have a certain level of plausibility.
Could the police say that?
But
But
speculation is just speculation. Cracking a case comes down to evidence and facts.
My statements are backed by factual evidence.
Your speculation does seem to explain some of the phenomena at the scene. But there are still fatal contradictions between it and some crucial facts.
What facts?
Time. Between 1:40 and 2:30 that afternoon, the cafe downstairs heard uninterrupted phonograph music. If the killer turned on the phonograph to transport the key back into the room, then before 1:40, he must have locked the door and left the scene. According to autopsy, your brother's time of death is estimated to be between 2 and 3. Of course, it can be narrowed down further to 2 to 2:28. He was dead when the police arrived. You catch what this implies?
he was murdered after the room was locked. That's also possible.
Even following your speculation, your brother got
Because we did
stabbed
find
after
evidence
the
of
killer left
another contraption in the room.
the room. Well, that blows the foundation of this reasoning out of the water, doesn't it?
What?
Is it?
Oh, shoot.
You know
Sorry.
he died from a weapon piercing the left pulmonary.
What's he saying? Is it possible he was attacked before 1:50 with death occurring after 2 p.m.? You know he died from a weapon piercing the left pulmonary artery, causing sudden cardiac arrest.
artery, causing sudden cardiac
Oh, let me save actually. Let me save.
arrest. In other words, he died instantly, right after getting stabbed. The bloodstains at the scene confirmed that as well.
Could this situation be due to...
It's a delayed murder.
Since the door was locked first, then the murder, the killer likely employed a method to delay the time of the murder.
How can that be possible? There are no signs of binding or defense wounds on your brother's body. Would he just stand by and watch the killer set up a killing mechanism?
I suspect my brother had lost the ability to move at that time because...
Because, that's a very good question. He had lost the ability to move at that time. Paralysis?
My brother's autopsy report is the best evidence. Officer Jones mentioned that most contortions are related to paralysis of the back nerves. I suspect the killer used anesthetic drugs on my brother.
We've suggested this direction early on, but toxicology results came back all negative.
Perhaps a substance undetectable with current forensic expertise.
Can't confirm or deny that possibility. But before delving into the drug angle, a more pressing question
Jones
is...
Bones Malone. Hi! Oh my gosh. What is Jones Bones Malone?
If there was no one in the room at the
Mr.
time, how did the
Jones.
weapon pierce the victim's chest?
was it? And Sergeant Gaunt. So we have a John, a Jones, and a Gaunt. And then his brother is called Brian. And then we also have a guy named Stone. Who names the kid Stone?
No crossbows or similar devices were found at the scene.
Officer Jones, was the dagger vertical to the ground at that time?
At that time, the body was in a contorted
I love
position.
that picture.
The chest almost parallel
That
to the
sketch.
ground.
Stone is probably... No, his last name is Wu. His name is Stone Wu. I'm pretty sure Wu is his last name. That's one of the friends of his brother. His brother that died. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Stone is his first name there.
The dagger was thrust vertically into his chest.
Meaning it fell
It
somehow.
can be considered as vertical to the ground.
Vertical to the ground. And the location where my brother was murdered happened to be directly beneath the skylight.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for the save, Santum. And the mini care package. Hold on. I cannot save.
This is like...
I can save now. Oh my gosh. I'm getting warm from all this thinking, from using my brain. Posture check. And hydrate. Stretch, have I started Snezhnaya? Yeah, I started a little bit yesterday. I just arrived and I found Paimon. And then I had to do this dumb shooting thing. And I'm terrible at shooters, so I hated it. But I'm overall very excited for Snezhnaya. I've been waiting for like 7 years. I don't know how long. Not 7 years. It's less than 7 years. I've been waiting since the start. At least Tsaritsa's design didn't disappoint me. So, yeah, I'm very excited for her. Are you pulling for any of the characters that have already been revealed? I think I'm gonna wait for Tsaritsa because I'm broke. You need to get the lightning gun, it aims for you. I mean, in general, the aim is very forgiving in this game, I have to say, but I just don't like shooters. I'll try that one though. You got Odette, I needed her for your Risley team. Risley. I already have a pretty solid team for Risley. I will be getting his Stellar Fortuna. And then I'll finally have him at C5. But I don't know. I don't think I'll get any of those characters. I really like Odette though. I really like her design. I really like the sparkly crystals on her costume. It's so pretty. She is so well modeled. Super Conduct Wesley is very strong. I'm personally more of a... I prefer Freeze, but it's just not viable for boss characters. So I have to use something other. Very curious about the... what's it called? The new mechanic with the Animo one? Was it Animo? There was something new that they introduced just now. I haven't really dived into it, but it looked very interesting. Yeah, I'll probably have time to play it on Wednesday evening, hopefully. Yes. Stellar Swirl. It looked very interesting. I'm kind of relieved or happy that I'm not very interested in the characters that they revealed so far, because I really want to get the Tsaritsa. really want her. I'm excited to see her, to meet her for the first time. So yeah, I'm excited, and I want to sit down for it properly, so... Wait, what was I doing? Did I save? I think I did. Let me save again.
Not a coincidence.
Are you suspecting the killer hung the dagger on the skylight?
It's possible.
On second thought, the skylight is very high and it's impossible to reach without a ladder. But Mrs. Cheng's house doesn't have a ladder. There were no signs of anything being moved at the crime scene.
Why would you not have a ladder in-house? Isn't it super convenient to have a ladder? What if you need to replace like a light bulb or something?
How was the dagger hung up then? It can't have flown there, can it?
Officer Jones, you reminded me.
Really?
This item made me realize how the killer suspended the dagger.
Oh dear. Hold on. I'm starting to get hungry from all this thinking, so I'm gonna sneak in a biscuit. I will click here first, and then have a biscuit. I'm gonna guess that it's this mesh thing.
Hold on.
And I'm
There's
wrong.
no apparent connection between this and the method used to hang the dagger.
Allow me This item made me realize how the killer suspended...
How they suspended the dagger.
Hold on.
Allow me...
If it's
this
not...
item made me realize how the killer suspended the dagger.
Alright, I'm going crazy. Hold up. So how it was brought up, basically. I'm gonna assume it's this, like, suspended with, like, with heat, like this. Oh, should I just present this? Hold on, let me go back. What was I loading? Oh, let's go, wait, let's go back. Do I have to present the photo? Because I think he used
This is
like
likely not a
the lantern.
On But Mrs. How was the...
Officer Jones, this item made me realize how the killer...
You must have suspended it, right? With the lantern?
Mr. Shen's suggestion, the photograph along with the dagger, it took off?
He means the lantern in the photo. That idea does have a touch of imagination to it.
But can a lantern truly carry a dagger and take off?
Why not?
At room temperature, air density is 0.08 of a pound per cubic foot, while hot air in a lantern is 0.06 of a pound per cubic foot.
Why do you know this?
35 cubic feet volume lantern, excluding its own weight, can lift an object weighing up to 9.17 ounces.
Just like that?
The dagger weighs 5.64 ounces, requiring only 24 cubic feet of lantern volume to lift.
Did he just calculate this on the spot?
Sergeant Gaunt's calculations are precise and admirable.
Indeed.
Never thought Sergeant Gaunt's math skills were so deep and unbelievable.
Just a bit of a private hobby, you know.
So why wasn't there a lantern found at the crime scene?
Because it went up in flames. So... Wait, does the order matter for this one? I sure hope not. Wait, what am I trying to prove? Find the items that make up the sky lantern in the room. It's not that. I think the paper. Or what remains of the paper. The mesh, the kerosene, and the paper make up the lantern. Right? I think. What else could it be? I will try this. Oh, I got it. Nice.
The asbestos mesh serves as the base support for the lantern, with a stone wax as the heat source. This partially burned piece of paper should be part of the lampshade. On the lab table, there's a stack of identical, large, lightweight sheets of paper.
I didn't ken what method the killer used to completely burn the lampshade like that.
I believe the lampshade must have been brushed with kerosene. When the flame spread, it could burn down the entire sky lantern.
No wonder there were paper ashes on your brother's body.
The position where the lantern hangs from the ceiling was not controllable. How did the killer ensure that the falling dagger would definitely stab the victim?
Good question.
Besides, about the death time delayed, how did he control the timing of the dagger's descent?
There should be another mechanism at the scene.
Let me save. Save.
Composed of a sky lantern and some other items.
To address the delay and limit issues with the dagger's placement, there must be another set of mechanisms on site. You need to select the items that compose it. Okay, so for sure, this one. Just don't know where to put it yet. Scorch marks. One with kerosene marks. So something plus something. Wait. What am I trying to prove? To address the delay and limit issues with the dagger's placement. The top of the sky lantern requires a space limiter. The top of the sky lantern requires a space limiter, and 2 places have burn marks. That should be from the mechanism's activation. 2 places have burn marks. Which other one has burn marks? Is this the correct order? I don't think there's anything else that had burn marks. We already established that this tool was used to put the key back into his hand, so I don't think he used it again. Top of the sky lantern requires a space limiter. Top of the sky lantern. Top of the lantern requires a space limiter, and 2 places have burn marks. It should be from mechanisms. 2 places have burn marks. I think how were the scorch marks on the end of the dagger handle caused? How were the scorch marks on the end of the dagger handle caused? Does it matter? Like, I think the order matters, right? Surely. Like this? 2 places have burn marks. This is for sure 1. Is there another one with scorch marks? Just the paper. Maybe this one's not involved. But it has to be. past have been involved.
So that's how it is. The ring at the end of the dagger's handle shows signs of scorching. There are scorch marks on the skylight frame as well. And the location where my brother was murdered happened to be directly beneath the skylight. That's the killer's plan.
Go on then. Let's hear it.
The reason the killer placed my brother right beneath the skylight is because the skylight is concave, feasible to fix the sky lantern to its window frame. Then, he tied the kerosene-soaked cotton thread to a candle. After arranging the key, paper, and phonograph, he could leave the room and lock the door. Before long, the candle burned down to the cotton thread that suspended the dagger. Finally, the dagger fell vertically, piercing my brother's chest. My brother's death is definitely not a suicide. It's murder. The killer is still at large.
It's clapping.
For someone without professional training, you are quite impressive. You do have a natural talent for detective work, indeed. However, this particular dagger tips the scales at a mere 160 grams. Falling from the skylight, could it veritably penetrate your brother's heart? Perhaps it behooves us to undertake an experiment.
Ho. Several hours later at the crime scene. Huh.
I'm awfully sorry, Mr. Shen. We've given it our all, tried every which way, but we just can't mimic the scenario you put forth.
Interesting. Ow.
But those mechanisms, why?
I do ken how you're feeling, but I'm fearing we're at a standstill with no breakthroughs in sight.
Okay, so that's what we have so far, I guess, regarding our brother's case.
重大突破！重大突破！
I knew it. He was having a nightmare. He woke
先
us
生
up.
找到那份书稿了。
You found it.
我刚刚睡着了。
是啊，外面天都亮了。
沈先生，趁你睡着，我翻了好多书架，可算是把那本书找到了。夸我，夸我，
夸我。
秀丽，快把书拿给沈先生看吧。
夸我。
沈先生，罗佩借鉴的应该是这篇小说了。
藻井之上，作者勾陈居士。如果不是祖父的急性，我恐怕不会再踏入祠堂一步。老屋门环上斑驳的铜锈，一如叔伯们身上阿杂的铜锈。三婶逢人便炫耀儿子刘洋带回来的留声机，据说是灌了明灵的唱段，要在仪式上大露一手。大伯死了，被赐死在祭祖仪式上，那可是间密室啊，唯一的钥匙就在大伯身上。现场除了尸体旁的七星灯格外惹眼，就是那会唱歌的机器。大伯是被七星灯借命，亦或是被机器的声音蛊惑？我重新勘察了现场，的确是间密室，留声机也因变调而显得诡异。难道真的是鬼神作祟？凶手是用孔明灯将凶器升到藻井之上的，变调的留声机则让我察觉到了滚轴上的鱼线，但藻井下的悲剧，还要像这滚轴一样轮回多少次呢？封底贴着一张纸， 上面写着邵伯镇官厅街东首。
Oh, an address.
先生，怎么样？有什么发现吗？
密室、留声机、孔明灯、北斗七星，这些描述都与哥哥遇害的现场一致。书中的密室没有天窗，但屋顶有个藻井，两者的作用是一样的。摩斯码纸袋则被替换成了鱼线。相比罗佩的小说，这份书稿与哥哥的命案现场更加相似，就好像作者亲历过一样。
其他现
Wait,
场
could
的
it
细
be that one
节
of
也
the
都一样吗？
Bobbies wrote it? No, wait, this isn't Chinese. Never mind. Never mind.
小说中的案件发生在祠堂，而伦敦的案件发生在书房，两者的布置有诸多差异。不过，这些差异均与案情无关，唯一案情上的区别是死状。
死状？
小说中的受害者是在藻井下长跪祭拜时，被下落的匕首扎死的，凶器插在他的背上，他的尸体也没有出现反曲现象。
这个差异意味着什么呢？
我不知道。
沈先生，我听了你们的讨论，突然有些联想。
愿闻其详。
我记得车尔尼雪夫斯基曾说：“艺术源于生活，高于生活。”嘿，毕竟我本人也是侦探小说作者嘛，明白作者喜欢从现实中获得故事灵感。既然这本书的情节与沈先生追查的案件高度相似，我想，那作者应该是案件的知情人吧？我的。
那两位可知道勾陈居士是何许人？
这我就不清楚了。
作者只留了笔名，我也不知道他的真实身份。
他还有其他作品吗？
没有了，这是勾陈居士唯一的投稿。
有没有哪位作家的文风与他相似？说不定作者还用过其他笔名。
此书虽构思精巧，但文笔生涩。作者更像初出茅庐的生手，而非经常创作小说之人。
那字迹呢？我好像看到过一些书稿字迹与这本书相似。
这是留档用的誊抄件，字迹是誊抄原的，原稿已经退还给作者了。
当时退稿的地址应该还能找到吧？
时间久远，书局又搬过家，收稿和退稿的记录都找不到了。
书的这个部分，说不定对找作者有帮助。书的封底贴了一张纸，上面写着“邵伯镇官厅街东首”。
这个看上去确实是碧城姐的字迹。韩秋姐，你知道这个地址吗？
没有，不过你倒提醒我了。碧城说过自己找到了部分剧稿作者的地址，准备走访一下。
先生，我们快去吕先生写的地址看看吧，说不定勾陈居士就住在那里。
好，我们看看去。两位，我可以把这份书稿先借走吗？
当然，还有什么需要我帮忙的，尽管开口。
再见，再见。
邵伯镇官厅街东首，就是这里了。
进去看看。
先生，这里看上去荒废很久了。
Wait, this is not where the author lives. I think this is where that murder took place.
勾陈居士会不会早就搬走了？
看屋内的装饰布局，这不是住宅，而是一座祠堂。
祠堂？他总不会住在祠堂里吧？
先调查一下看看。
wooden door at the entrance of the ancestral hall. The plaque on the door reads, "The Shun Xiao, morality, obedience, and filial piety." Shouldn't the door of the ancestral hall usually be in the center? Why is it on the right side? Perhaps there are some feng shui considerations for this arrangement? What a coincidence! The door of the ancestral hall in the novel is also on the right side. I told you, this is the crime scene. The right part of the couplet, the handwriting is already blurred. Continuing the family line, fragrant for generations to come sincerely. Shen, is the large table in the middle of the altar? Yes, the stairway on top is where the ancestral tablets are placed for worship. The left part of a couplet on which it is written, "Holding the candle, carrying on the ancestors' light, illuminating the virtue." 2 fallen chairs. They don't seem to have anything special about them. Afu, have you noticed the how do you pronounce that? Caisson? Saison? Is it French? The saison? Look up. This is a relatively rare octagonal saison, almost identical to the description in the book. I looked up and saw the layers of folds towering like the sky. The center of the fold is a Tai Chi pattern. The 2 yin and yang fish seem to be alive. Really, it's exactly like that. Could it be the case described in the novel actually occurred here? It's hard to say. Miss Wu once said that art originates from life. The author probably gained inspiration from here and incorporated it into the story. Miss Liu also found this place through the description in the novel? It is highly possible. Shen, it seems that there are words on this wooden board. There's a lot of dust on the wooden board. We need to wipe it off first. Oh, wiping! To know gratitude and pay gratitude. Oh, the plaque on the ceiling beam has fallen off. Underneath these 4 big characters, there are also a list of names. Bright Wu, William Wu, Robert, Grace. All surnamed Wu. It seems like this place is the Wu family's ancestral hall. Like Stone. I knew it. Stone is here. Shen, is there something wrong with Stone Wu? It's one of my brother's friends. Yes, I've seen the name Stone Wu on your board. He's one of the suspects in the case. Stone Wu, is it him?
这里煞气重得很，二位私闯进来，小心会有血光之灾呀！
A ghost. Oh.
所幸二位也算有缘。
Indeed, almost dinner time. I'm already hungry from all this thinking. Wait, did he just call himself a demigod? Wow.
就由我来帮你们算一算如何避凶，怎么样？
你不也是私闯进来的吗？
非也非也，我对这里熟得很，知道化解之法。
我看你是想骗我们算命，让我们付钱吧？
I don't know, he's sussy.
施主，这个讲究的是缘分。找5个铜板，捧个香火，为此事做个小小的功德。
So he is a scammer.
谢老先生，我欠2份香火，但你不必给我算命。
Huh?
不知施主希望我做什么？开光、做法、解梦、看风水。
我想请教几个问题。
好说好说。
谢老先生可认得这宅院的主人？
认得呀，吴家大老爷吴志明吗？我还给他的孙子们算过姻缘。不过，他们几年前举家搬去上海了，这祠堂也就荒废了。
吴家可有善写书之人？
What are you having for dinner? I think I'm having leftovers today, but I'm not sure. Maybe rice.
吴家人大多经商，只有吴老爷的3孙子吴松涛肚里有墨水。
松涛。
不过，听说他留洋去了。
果然是他。
巧了，1个月前有位姑娘来过，也问了我同样的问题。
Yeah, she's dead now.
半仙，你说的这位姑娘可是圆圆脸、留短发、戴一副黑框眼镜？
正是。原来你们认识啊？
不知那位姑娘还说了什么？
她说，她是什么书局的修撰。吴家公子7年前向书局投稿了一本书，他觉得写得很不错。
7 years ago.
7年前。
是啊，他是这么说的。
原来是这样。
施主，
How long ago was our brother's
命里
murder?
会有劫数，要不要我传授你渡劫之法？
呸！先生，你是不是又头疼了？我扶你去休息吧。
不急，我们先回一趟书局，我需要确认一些信息。
7 years ago.
先生，你真的不再休息一下吗？
思绪纷扰，也睡不着。
算了，拗不过你。话说，祠堂里那个算命先生说7年前，你好像很震惊的样子。
罗佩的斗士遗阵是在哥哥命案后才发表的，因此我一直认为书的作者是命案的知情人。但凿井之伤是7年前写的，远早于命案发生的时间。
也就是说，写出小说的作者反倒不一定与命案有关，而是真正的凶手在作案时模仿了小说中的杀人手法。凶手是读过这本小说的人。
更准确地说，是知道小说内容的人。这本书被拒稿了，并未得到发表。理论上，在命案发生时，知道内容的人只有作者本人，以及当年的编辑和滕超元。当然，也不能排除作者曾私下给其他人看过书稿。
我们刚才回书局一趟，先生已经确认那位编辑和滕超元没出过国。他们也表示没有跟其他人说起过书的内容。
接下来需要确认的，就是作者那边了。
这么说，吴松涛的嫌疑还是很大。
可偏偏吴松涛在案发前1天就离开伦敦返回国内了。
可是案发现场不是发现了延时装置吗？
A full day delay?
那套装置最多只能延时10几分钟，不可能达到1天之多。而且，案发那天早上，不少人都见过哥哥。
那吴松涛的不在场证明一定是伪造的。
其实，从伦敦带回案卷后， 我就去上海找过吴松涛，他看上去并无异样，还拿出了船票和离境记录作证。那些资料看上去是真实的。这些年来，我不是没有推演过吴松涛是凶手的可能，但并未找出破绽。
的确，如果吴松涛真的是凶手，他是怎么做到的呢？
无论如何，我们都有必要再去上海一趟，问一问有关这本书的事。
没错，感觉我们离真相越来越近了。
沈仲平和他的助手最近去了扬州，在金瓷书局里找到了一份书稿。书稿，据说是本小说。沈仲平认为，他跟吴松涛有关。他正在来上海的路上，应该是想找吴松涛。知道了。
Home. So we're gonna see that author now. I feel like this is a good place to stop though. I probably will. I'm already quite peckish. And I don't want to stop in the middle of a case. I don't want to end on a cliffhanger, because otherwise I need to wait for a full week. Next week.
天色不早，快打烊了。咱们抓紧时间去吴松涛的洋货铺。
Oh my
上海
gosh.
街头真是繁
Okay.
华呀！
I'm gonna
街上的
bet.
汽车也变多了。
I'm gonna
先生
bet.
你知道我最喜欢什么时候的上海吗？
晚上，因为有电。
那你猜猜，这次来上海，我最想做什么？
市城新开的当当车。
先生懂我哎。
That's so cute. What I wanted to say was that I have a sneaking suspicion that we're gonna go to this Mr. Stone's house and he's gonna be dead. That's what I think. With that, I will save the game and end it. Let's see. Should I rate someone today? It's been a while. I actually have time now. Ba, ba, ba. Where do I find this again? If there's no one, I'm just gonna end it here. Then I'm gonna wish you all a wonderful day. I'm gonna wish you a wonderful next week. And we'll likely continue next Sunday, as usual. No, I think I'm just gonna end it here today. Whoops. I wanted to go here. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. It's a bit shorter than usual, but I really didn't want to kind of end in a cliffhanger, and I do need to go in like half an hour, 40 minutes-ish. So yeah, I'm gonna say bye-bye, and thank you for joining me today. I had a lot of fun. We delved a bit more into our brother's murder case, so maybe this is the last case? I have no idea, actually. Raid? I have no one to raid. There's no one. I mean, I could raid some randos, but I'd rather not. Can check again, but oh, I think I could go to Raz. She's the only one currently. If you don't mind, we can go raid Rizaldia. She is gonna play Monster Hunter Rise. She just started. So let's go there. She's beating up monsters. I'm solving cases and she is murdering monsters. Perfect. So yeah. How does this work again? I'm just gonna hit start raid. Ready to go. So yeah, have a wonderful day, a wonderful next week, and hopefully until the next time, when we are hopefully gonna solve the last murder. I don't know, maybe the next one's the last one, maybe there's 2 more coming, but we'll see. We'll see next week. Bye bye everyone, and thank you for joining today. Bye 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 bye.